yamamu nyadwo emamu nyakwaba no sia ena abono ye ka mo se Kasiebo ya ene ye de ebremu no obetam chuku no watie ndin enye de bia ewo ho na emum se eye wo de ebro so a obetumi atiem akase o okumangra eno no eye fansa wo de mame wo akoma mu na ye come say radio stations wa Ghana ha no edoso pa enene Kasiebo wo mu ekrem ya ye de esomo Volta Power 94.1 mu ho Global FM ho sharp 106.9 Watakra instrument 92.1 Krankwanta Boom FM 88.7 o Jaseka Jinyame 107.7 Wasampa Nananum 92.5 for Afugoso West End Radio 100.3 Welembele KFM Okpazen Grigi FM Obole Rich 98.7 Wasin Fusu Trinity ewo Bogoso High Radio ewo Bechem Oti Radio ewo Dambai Mwimpan Sampa Win FM wo Pusiga Bono FM ewo Sunyane Low Silence TV Eso ekutembi ama adehye no ehwe bi USA enkra ha Radio SYZ Kasiebo nam so Sunset FM ewo Sehioso Nyansapo ewo Shama Emaremfi se West End 100.3 ewo Lembele omuso ekurem ena Kasiebo yede esomo na ye kamu biem se radiosmonline.com ekutem Apple 68 of Virginia Dice Radio Italy Adafopa Radio Paris G Live Radio UK OPD Radio ewo UK omu nyina kutem ene yede Kasiebo ede somo ne nsem ya yede bremu ne de edi makotre no bi ne
Anese fo ne midwives a wo mo say wo mate atua nipa bi kra ka se we de MPP anese fo mo na hyehyɛ strike ye chi ene abedwoko mo hwɛ apomode ho ensem so mrahye bedwom ene wo mo hia
Owura John Dramani Mahama edi ato Ghana for him say Ghana Statistical Service edi ato dwa say Ghana GDP growth no enyini 5.3%.
Radio stations ahodo a yetotu mu na nsen temo be ye aduosia no mrahye bedwom dom dodo dano ni say mrahye bedwa na emwa na emra na nya adwuma
na eno ana Owura John Dramani Mahama say yemma won kwan na de entia ye gina so a yetututu mu no womo ensiesie ema na nyakono
Owura Kwame Pianim Ghana ha de yebune pa sasa wa ye statesman wachira say nipa yenum so betumi reset Ghana His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eti wonya bibipa bi ewo nimfie nan nachi
sa Ghana for atrasia na wo mu ehwemu amfihye dunkunu ni ya eba ye babeto dwa say opani bi ye frɛ no Jospon ye Zoom Lion ene dia amobi apre kromu a Zoom Lion no an ye frɛ won na amfihye dunkunu ni papa ye adwuma ene ne contract abawie ye Sentinel so Mampeni John Dramani Mahama say ne bre no ehso a Ghana ye renew bi ye mu mfama no
Pentecost elder
elder na sisi sam de ofa no ko
ena empenefo no mu edi dwumanya dodo anso ye church elder se eti modern sam ko na ensam na bika na mobete ewo Kasiebo mu ye live ewo Facebook Power 979 TVXYZ bepo sema na na manfo ohene babo amabene ye koye page ewo Facebook na ekohwe bi ewo ho link na chechema foforo nsanka bi YouTube eso ye XYZ broadcasting enyo ko bebo ye tidom ye de Kasiebo ebramo ye mfase dama MTN Ghana network papa edu Herbal Clinic, Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center. Let's Talk Educational Consult. Spanish Garlic Mixture Capsules Seta Yechi. Haxa Mixture has capsules say Hack Healthcare Diaba 3P Garlic Mixture Solak Natural Clinic Ostec Real Estate Power Specialist About Hospital Ruta Natural Product Dr. Abenin Apam for Diaba Little George Health Shop and you makwe nebo ye chidomo and you make Kasiebo Yadia Jade so momokotse Becca for and you may me big po so hema nana ya fori wa amanfo kwa mai agudie papa bi ladies dembo serafe
okumangra diwanf oheneba buama benye afei ensem no kiremu eni na Owura John Dramani Mahama ba ye ba betra akonya so no everything na double ena egruwa Ghana cedi against dollar double ama say dollar no aye mobokra we see the nsem we ya no ade firmu a inflation double ama say inflation no aye mobo ama say baby a wokeka konkra no okeka ko single digit afei wo hwe petrol bo a eno so double ama say akaketua bi asa say baby ton 10 cedis aka tunabro no petrol arete single digit already afei we ya no the firmu a GDP growth ya eno so sikasam se benyini ye nuoma e wo ma mu nyina no totoye no enyini no eno so double saa na wo hwe 2024 sadie sikasam esinyini ye no na 4.9 anase ye GDP growth no na 4.9%. And now me no kase the same year sabre ye 5.3%. na Ghana Statistical Service for and wo mo de baba tu dwa wo mo ebo wonsema owura John Dramani Mahama sia se wo bomodin papa na ne wo ye no ama Ghana anya kente papa bi edi fra apie e wo na afuo mu kwaje fans anu nti owura John Dramani Mahama nso timude aya ne dede ne timu aya dokodoko ya amu ate se de ase ye de ewo ne esi chehwe agu ntimu amani timu ayede no woni ateterefo kabom ko Ghana National Association of Teachers nagtefo ehyiaye ana jam wodi gene fans e wo manim se mohu sikasem no ene GDP growth no mohu ne sen enyi o ene what you say no ya nyini be say 5.3%. ya what they compare previous year na 4.9 no we tire say enuoma ekoyie pa ena jam kire mo mu biem say wom se ba na challenges bebre wo ho nanso se wo hwe macro economy no se de esi na free balance mu na enenanam na instability take over na see the depreciation wonu sisimini na other challenges ewura mu na ekasam totoye ato apeno a wo ba yeyi otwade aponyame ne nananom asase ya ne nananom samanfo da romanti ene wanyini amani sikasem ne nuoma nyina akoyi a okacho omukura se omo empene no eno mo se yenko hwege amra.
The National Economic Dialogue, whose report was also presented to me last week. But even before the report was presented, some of the recommendations that had come out were incorporated into the budget that was presented in March. And one of the main things was for a call for fiscal discipline. In the past, fiscal indiscipline has led to throwing the macro economy out of kilter and created macroeconomic instability, depreciating currency and all that. And it affects all of us because it affects our quality and standard of life. A better performing macroeconomic environment gives investors and business people more predictability, and so they're able to plan better. And appreciating currency, a strong, stable currency, also improves our earnings, because if I was earning 5,000 CDs and CD was going for 16 CDs to $1, it means I'm earning about $300 and something. But currently with the CD at 10.3, 10.5, it means that the same 5,000 CDs, I'm earning almost $500, about $480 or something like that. And so it is in our interest that the macroeconomy is stable and that our currency is stable and that our economy is growing and creating prosperity for our people. The first quarter GDP results have come, and they've come in at about 5.4%, which shows that the economy is returning to a path of growth, and it should be a good sign for us. If at the end of the year we end at above 5% growth, then it means that the economy has started is expanding instead of growing negatively.
Why I am some of John Dramani Mahama were there at not for him and Wabra no more issue.
Na yeto nsem sako amanebo foforo emu na nsen tam na ye de beto monim ese anesefo eko ahodo no ba ko bi wo mu a wo se ye frɛ mo Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association GRNMA wɔn se wɔn ate atua wɔn ate atua ne ɛhyɛ aseɛ no anɛsefoɔ ne awogyefoɔ ekuo ne bi wɔn nka ho kora ɛsɛ sɛ wɔn mu te atua nti wɔn nso no ne nyɔnko te fie de ɔno nso bɛtena fie nti atua teɛ no abaete Ghana for ye pay nyasem keto say wobekɔ ayasabia na nursefoɔ ni wɔyɛ adwuma ni nyina ne sɛ MPP amayekuo no pani ɔno na yɛdwam training edema wɔ mo ɛwɔ English aman from Empotamo ne yere perpetua oforian pofo wɔno na yɛ pani pa edema Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association eti wo declare strike pe ena wobu na ketem na okopie mu Geneva adaya okọ ILO conference 80 conference nso nyame ya dom a June bosimela to so dum yensa 13th June ena womo ebewie 80 ono strike no we declare wonu a woni ho wokọ ena amanfo na ehu amane ewo ho enipa ewu pa enya semketo a ewo saade ye ekoso no emum womo se womo eje niam bi afra ban ho na etiefo allowance ahodo a womo de no height allowance nso ka ho ese me ye nurse ni me adwuma na sa ya sabia na me ye adwuma wo mu no ewa bansoro so eno ho allowance no oh come on height allowance waje eno dan che ya funeral allowance na funeral allowance no yende ni nyina wo mo je uniform allowance eno so a etase yentum ma wo mo allowance omo gene sebe emu bebre ya de jinjan nanka ne yenu se July bosumi mu afi etwa mu nimu ena nanka ese enhwehwe omo ne kane aban a basahye ade ma pani akufo ade ne Dr. Baumiamo ekoye no womo ebehya ase de stan hwehwe na ya adwuma obi enum se na ya bato afe eti wo presse ese wo pe bibia won sabeka womo ye omo anya ho hwe aban na twamko aban foforo aba bosumi nsia kwara ena womo se chinchira aban ne mfasa allowance jinjan ni nyina hye ne budget mu no wonfa mo mo nya sa de o mate atwia eti Ghana for mo te se anese for co striker asem ni nyina no enya sa de o mate atwia enkanyo atwia te no egusu a ekoso ya ka bibia wo mo so mo nkwa adwuma perpetua oforian pofi wogusu at Geneva ena wone central focus a wose aban na mfa nhye budget mu dia ye nkwa adwuma sa na ekoso ene abedoku a ehwe apomuden hu nsem so ewo mrahye womo ene empenefo eda GRNMA ano ehyiaye yenko ne ye name Dr. Mark Kate Nawani wono na ye dwomtrene de ma health committee ewo parliament eni nkomo doc ye mo akwaba edeba Power TV XYZ Radio XYZ enyume no siabem Kasiebo so. Hello doc. Hello doc. Yes, I say yensa ebeka Dr. Mark Kate Nawani bio na yene no edi enkomo na ye dwomtene edema health committee ewo parliament anase mrahye bedwam womo ene empenefo no ehia ye no eden na epie ye efiri womo enkomodie emu afedi anesefo ye tintintinti womo ade atom so womo bekọ anam mehu se po adomoche wone abrante bi ose oka GRNMA womo leadership ne ho bi edi nkomo na me say I thought say a poor ye bigger than this and so wama de na fa no say wo se wo ye leader mo declare strike wo kopeden wadwuma mu ho wo se okonante adwuma mu ho nti police fo ache no eti aban ne intimidate womo leaders no ebu ne namu ma no
pono kura bu pono nim hira kuma no hinu nyina firi moja na mete say wo kọ ho no asema na o ka kire Poladum watching say Johnny Hughes no obune pa na ensentre adwuma obi tumi de 3 months pe etumi koye cross wo na wo no professional nurse and cura masters na wo ka asem no nam say abrantie na adwunu mo hawo because me kai set no na tetefo no so di awo na no mo di no mo ko school bi da enso no mo di awo kama dodo no aye de o ma wo ofie asem bi anto won mu wona wo CSA ukra masters e wo nursing mu no wogi awo mani pawu
sa na tie
bow down your head in shame. First, no, maame no a wote akurase no a wono wanko school biada no. Anadwo da suom. Wobone punmu sa wo aka obi. Wode mirika beba. Edi mirika konwura makotete haban dia ba bedi awo amani pa no ato no. Wo a ene wasu ade akọ enyem nimde akọ anim no. Ene wotumi gya wadwuma to ho. Na woti TV so. Na me na auto me hospital anka ba hwena ma bu ama de ye nye
sense the thing is mona nipa sabi ginjai force na mo se man ko strike no ye won nurse fo no midwives phobia wo mugusu ye adwuma enti leaders ne nam hospitals na ne omo ye ne say wo ye nurse na wo ye adwuma wo ye midwife na wo ye adwuma na ye ehunehuna wo mu intimidate hey wenya no wan ko fia ye be ye wo say enti sana sa brante na okotena Poladum chiri ho no sabi na no wo ye eti na ma bambofo pie ho se wonya se wo intimidate nurses no wo harass wo mo
bambofo ekura ma ye mistake do am I mistake
we declare strike ya trafia na se ye kwa adwuma na omo adwum ye mra na wo betumi ene wo makoye program wo TV so waso aba
no intrakwa
ayo ene yankwa na ye ne Emmanuel intrakwa amoa wono na ye president Emma ye National Association of Registered Nurses and Midwives NAM GH wo Mfifi mante ye ne nin komo Emmanuel intrakwa ye mo akwa badeba Power TV XYZ Radio XYZ enyume no siabem Kasiebo so
yo the person me that say this meeting so
ya da se adade wanya de amaye mimisa say mo kuo no de ada na atuate mu antibi
me that me chia etie for ni ahwefo nyina yenko no eye nyina ye kuo no ma ye bomu na yenko sense yanko ne say eye ajiare dem before na eye madam Perpetua dan no omuni enhia ama ntiase amba no no ankasa kutuputupu se obeden obeti etua ene no nkrofo no enu ntia so ka sebi ye na mienu eswade a sebi obako mwefu edize mienu ye kwakoya ade anase yen nan enu no ye kwakoya ade na so obako fo nko aye na dwen se ono nko abeteki action enim se embo a be magana fo binom sebi edi mo akọ wu ma na se ebe ha omo a ene de pa no twan yen yen ye beba na ya ba be so ye mangana enu ntina yanko biko Ghana fo de yakoma so
na sawo ka wo se mu group no mo ya be ya say 5 and 4
mpacho ye 5 se GRN me fo kan wa iko ni ye 5
se da na GRNNMA omo ni asempenti da bia mebo mu dia na mebre adenti na omo pe na omo akọ strike na so strike na ye biting sa
okay ya ene me se na o ka se sente akọ strike no iko ni de na ke nenu but omo no na se omo ye iko a ipi na first ye ka ho a ye tete ye ho abedu sa le ko no aye te se mpenifo bi a ediko bi ho no edi iko no eye politics
enti ime who say what is going on right now no politically motivated.
Oh yes. Senior work and me wono.
Okay. Metio.
Etum baby say nanka say you stay in suni ade wo man mu ko me ka say e ko ba kwa na e ba so eye den. The hospital so no because nkofo be no nsuo asay o kidney ni liver ni ade ni e ba nsunti. I think that labor for now, sorry, say young demonstration and demonstrating against that I'm saying. Mammy, when in go for Cassidy, remember Yanko because our time now I find it politically winning to know on person of the coma, then you actually put us and I said, why you be piano and no moment, why my uncle. Now this time now I'm buying for a take charge now. Yamiadum, I'm buying a car in the year. Yes, Shamay, Emu, Gia, all kinds of moments, and show. You shouldn't be very yeah, since already budget next one will be to me a quan of first or the back on the way to me then. What one in Nano, there's some way my soon be being why am I? Yeah, of course, you could see I just see a puppet in who am I? For God and country, your basse a barber soon your mind. Yamba say, yɛbɛhwɛ ma nipa ewu nipa a wɔwu bebrebe nyinaa wɔ ademiem bisa yɛn ho sɛ that is a call of the strike na saa nkwan yɛbɛtumi de ama ɔmo bi wɔ anaa daabi it's adenti ɛna maame ne nkɔɔfoɔ pere saa time na yɛka sɛ yɛn demonstrating the one penny na emu no efu foforɔ baa so no deɛ wodi mminka kukukuku sɛ yɛnkɔ demonstration anaasɛ yɛnkɔ strike just because yɛbɛyɛ biribi esi anaasɛ ne aban no nso mitumi ho sɛ sɛnea ɔman no kɔ no a aban no toto nneɛma yie no mo ayɛ mo nya asɛm bi anti aban no but ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ biribi a ɛbɛyɛ ma debi no ɛbɛkɔ aban na ekyire no yɛde bɛnya ɛde egyina so de aka asɛm but yɛn nso ayɛ ready sɛ yɛbɛyɛ adwuma because me sɛ meyɛ male midwife mehwɛ ɛyɛ maame ne ɔba na wa wobɛte sɛ ɔba tan bɛkɔ awɔ so na wamba na sɛ ne bamba no bosome akoro mu yi sɛ ɛte san mentumi ɛnyɛ saa ɛtide biara no ɛno nti na ma ɛyɛ National Association of Registered Midwives ne UPN ne PAPN for ne DRME and the Midwife Association yes say yɛnkɔ bi na mmom yɛbɛkum
imagine how much no one was some 5 including JLNMA me patro was so mame etino momo no edin ene the rest na ka ho ne ye den den
ye wo yemi ko no nam that's nam Ghana and I was JRMA and the Ghana Midwife Association and I saw another qua and also a friend said that is UPNMG. UPN ne ba konso ani psychiatric nurses na omo de midwife nurses but what you say
sanity
aha ne wo iko ba konso anu so sa anu so e fam popping but what you say popping as this is for the popping professional and nursing a friend almost professional
okay
and nurses
okay.
Nurses, professional nurses midwife group, and also was our popping for no.
Okay. Okay. Now, some no or the corner yet politics. I don't know Mosa share a bill emanate to us so as president.
And I make a president no about that no more time and before about the mama. And now Obe be president. I think why about on the second term or something so
and I make us say I then I must say at one so.
Then to us so I make us say you follow woman no moko share you know. Omona omoko to about a demand that you are enemy. Now we share that who now mostly omo the politics because we champagne for na ya baby am to some more can TV so say Mammy Perpetua, but I don't know because who get the become quite almost secretary. Who share
Irene Jacobs.
Irene Jacobs, I make Irene Jacobs. I
love Jacobs' wife, no.
Why? I went to Betten or say Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. I don't so. Or you name the dia or joining. It is Uncle Funi Ashi Chile, Alfred Aldi, our your central regional president. Oh, majority of them are they are affiliated to the MPP. It is a binary free. So, now during this time, almost that's May 2024. Mokotana Sepinus, no more implementation left started 1st July 2024. Ambas what maybe do say about Fufra, fin here to tune your man, and some can so Yamobay by Yapo Trek. Non to tune your may, non to me, Bibiana, there's no more kind of woman say, young call me what to quiet Frigana, up Geneva. Meanwhile, by the Betanasi in Casa Mumetanasi, now was the Yendi Witch. Now, young Branham Bembe, MS strike, you are winning your shop for moon. Now, she have Yatum, a year cool 9 can I and also say Yankee, a quaint beer, so young, you begin. Yes, you said, by a bomb bias of a quasi for any child for no child hospitals, no Muyamano. The Sherman can motivate you, send your Musi, my uncle for a customer, Papa.
Okay.
Mama Mungu sunye juma because ye dimoti abinding in for us and then I'm called parliament kotna no. The kuswa ye ka ye nsenya me adum aban we better between ye ni ye besi bia no ye the outcome bia wo me bia no ye de bema mo na mo nsenya me adum man mo ye nyame be hira mo.
Yeah that's ma na funeral allowance no ye de no no.
Jemadu ha ya tesa mo ka o media and tesa and ye you in asem ni mo mo dingem bi abekeka ho ba me pa cho
funeral allowance nim
Encounter, give me you encounter. Never see that kind of no.
Yo, and calling allowance and also come.
Calling allowance can when no because mostly no. Obi or what credit over to over as I said, time you are why your best friend will be all cry now. Wait to my war off. By your best friend was said, best in a year, Juma. It as I said, we are so meanwhile, and you would give and yes, I will be worship too. But best we have go be so much. You must only 3 days was a 1 week crown obey now. Where you get free. Yeah. But this time, yes, say, and some baby big on day and mine. It be yeah, some guy.
It is any height to the end soon come home.
And we never go on, like I say, if you really be an idea, you want to strike in the baby, yeah, you will see a huge match. You grew wow. You have attention, give them much as and then go by and I say, media no, if you must start to publish share in the encounter. I said idea account, but in the maybe or encounter.
Send the more now, Ghana for Suntina.
Yes, we are not a year abroso. When by Green say, if you are the one kind of near the car, you said you almost sabi, so pay. One year can through Sabi. The know, and then I'm and go for fun of pounds a day. In which I want some coffee to be publishing as a salary made by salary was under many and Uncanny was and so there. You can phobia because of politics, some person would play infinite and it's not banasa.
Moncosi would Mamma Mother Ghana, why? Yami Beshamo, Yadas. Yamiadum. Never bought name of them American. Mamma, just 1 minute. You find cars. I'm Madam. 30 seconds.
Mate, 30 seconds. Okay, Mate. Then I took me catch and said, this woman or this president called Perpetua. Remember, she's not factual. Her understanding is not mutual. And not going to work means she's not punctual. Does she want people to die as if they have used them for ritual? Me, since I'm a Christian, I'm highly spiritual. I'm to save life and not to behave like someone in secondary school who offers acts of ritual. When the government was in power, because she married an MPP man as her lover, I remember when we wanted to demonstrate because people were polluting our lakes and river. She said no and took cover, thinking she is clever. Some drank and had disease symptoms like bloody saliva, fever, whilst others they shiver. Some too had hangover. Moreover, through this act, some put damage their kidneys and liver. New government came, then she declared strike and travel from Ghana to Geneva. Whilst we walk, she sat in a Land Rover, being driven by a driver. Before we realized, she will land in Hanover. In the next election, we will uproot her like a cassava. Because she's behaving like a diva, I will continue to save lives because I am a caregiver. And pregnant women put to deliver. She can be twist. Call me Oliver. If Manuel see people so.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a power. The one who rhyme no. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Where Emmanuel Intia Kwamo. I don't know. Be saying Bibiana. Ayo. One no and president Emma Nam GH. And also yeah, Anna for ne. I would just for a kunibi. Ewo in 50 man temu. And yet in Carrington. My perpetual for young profane dear. What they adena my yourself. What by ye and now will be Guinness said there. Will you be at here? And then why a president check? Ama wouldn't nice for a midwife for 150 Ghana cedis Bosumi be a modia CSC Mohone would ya Konya Bama on any Adintino Nippon Moon found so Monque Jumana Sabi Munyan say Munanka my penama say yen Chiamo cat Bosumia Cabo nice for midwife a bit to me Caquedum Eddie
Yamon Ramani and Conquadi and come off for friend Nasan Fufrobi SC. Na amanfo se antwa yie ene say National Communications Authority NCA ade to just say 60 radio stations bi ha yenguno wo mo yan suspend wo mo kakra esan say won djumadi ahodo e wo se wo mo adie ene ntotoya e wo so mo digu na kwem no wo mo amiti standard nti yenyu wo mo emfiri ho na asemi eba beto dwa no na chese wuntumi FM ye won kran ha eka ho wuntumi FM ye watakra de eka ho ene wuntumi radio stations awodo bebrenu ano eka ho a yatum asase radio ye wo nkran ha asase pa de wo Kumase ene na asefo nyina nso no ya suspend wo mo ya keke kwaje wo mo license ya no na wo mo atese wo mo agina LI 1991 ena wo mo agina so eye Electronic Communication Act no 2008 Act 775 ena wo mo agina so a wo mo didi sa adwuman na de de kan wo mo tese 28 radio stations bi mu ewo ha wo mo enkrata na wo so mo de ye adwuma no as spy na wo mo enya renew ye o mo renew kro mo renew ni late enti amfa kwem e makwa 28 14 stations so ewo ha wo mo ade no na ewo se wo mo commence operation within 2 years free da wo mo gi authorization so mbe ye adwuma no o mo anye adwuma no no mo ye kura nanka necessary inspection and cause so mo ye no o mo anye enti no so o madum no de atoso miensa 3 stations bi o ha ye ma wo mo provisional authorization nanso sika wo so mutua no wo mantua ama na nwie o mutua bi eno mo gye bi na 7 radio stations bi enso ewo ho sika no wo mutua mom na mom na nke wo se wo mo from penimfo no mba be hwe the final approval no wo mo amfa amma ne senti wo matom na asemi Honorable Sam George ekasa fa ho echechire mu ewo mrahye bedwafie.
Radio broadcasting is more than a source of information and entertainment. It's a trusted lifeline for civic engagement, public awareness, including national emergency alerts and national dialogue. It connects people to the government, the economy, and each other, often in real times. Mr. Speaker, under Ghanaian law, any entity seeking to establish and operate an FM radio station must first obtain a frequency authorization from the National Communications Authority, the NCA. Per Regulation 54 of the Electronic Communications Regulation 2011 LI 1991, the authorized entity is required to construct and operationalize the station within 2 years of receiving the authorization. Before any station is permitted to go live, the station must invite the NCA to inspect the construction and installation of the station to certify that the station conforms to the standards established by the NCA for radio broadcasting in Ghana. It is upon the grant of the test transmission authorization or a certificate of compliance that the station can commence operation. This process, Mr. Speaker, is not optional. It is the legal foundation for ensuring that our national spectrum is used responsibly, professionally, and in the public interest. Mr. Speaker, the term of an FM radio broadcasting authorization is 5 years. Under Regulation 56 of the ECR 2011, a renewal application must be submitted to the NCA at least 3 months, 90 days before the expiration of the existing authorization. Failure to comply with this 90-day prior timeline results in the application or any new application being treated as a new application before the NCA. Mr. Speaker, on 12 February 2025, shortly after I assumed office as the Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, I issued a directive to the NCA to produce a complete listing of frequency authorizations granted or renewed within the preceding 60 days. The objective of the audit was to produce an accurate and up-to-date inventory of all assigned, unassigned, and unauthorized frequency holdings in Ghana.
Why ayan Samoa Honorable Sam George edi etudwa na wawie ye no sena owura John Dramani Mahama ebo nyo de akosonso eti owura John Dramani Mahama nso putuprum eba bonten edi ba betudwa se yamma won kwan won a yese yade wo lances edi afro mo nsem no yamma mo akwanya na mo nyo mo adwuma esan se de ye no wo ye ne sa pe na media freedom no na wutietia so no yanya saa enunti wosoafo no ensan konati na womma womre na wɔn nsan enyo wɔn adwuma na nneɛma a ɛwɔ san kɔm siesie ɛma no yɛyie no wɔn nsan nkonko siesie Sam George ɛtɛyɛ no wɔsan ɛde to dwa sɛ wɔma wɔn nafuo aduasa sɛ wɔn mfa nsiesie.
This is a declaration against impunity, abuse, and inertia. The airwaves do not belong to the powerful and connected. They belong to the public, and we are duty-bound to govern them transparently and effectively. Our fight is not against free speech. It is against lawlessness, asset misappropriation, and regulatory defiance. I remain committed to reclaiming what rightfully belongs to the Ghanaian people and laying the foundations for a fair, modern, and technologically equipped broadcasting sector. Once again, Mr. Speaker, due to the clemency His Excellency the President has asked for, there is 30 days from today for all defaulting media houses to rectify their default and breaches. And Mr. Speaker, the ministry has shown that we are willing to reinstate. Earlier this year, we shut down 6 media houses who have all rectified their breaches and they have been reinstated. We urge the defaulting media houses to take advantage of the President's clemency for 30 days.
Why I am Sam George and the Atuda and the
na yeguso wo mrashebedom ho ena mrashebedom dom dodo danu ni Honorable Mahama Ayariga wode to mrashebedom nanimu se ane emra wo ho ayede ye adwuma ewo yememu ena ye de obo enwuma hodo no ye nyina emra bataye ho ntino ye ntumi nka so we de ye ma ne nko we de wonye Debbie, Emrana na ese ye adwuma ma Ghana etumi egya na naso na efa ne ntoma pa efrenti ono de ne oka nyina ne se regulations ahodo ye a ebata de obonwuma ene ye dwumedie eho no ye nhwe se ye betri amanfo adwen seso na ye de ye adwuma se de tie pepepe.
Please endeavor to comply with the conditions of the license. It is as simple as that. It is a national asset and the frequency has been allocated to you, subject to payment of certain license fees. Please pay your license fees. I don't think any of us is interested in waking up in the morning, tuning into a radio to hear what is happening before you even step out of your house, only to be told that the radio station has been put off. So we don't want that. But please endeavor to comply with the conditions under which you have been licensed to operate. So that is all that I will say. And also to emphasize that I have looked at the laws under which the minister has issued the suspension directives.
When a majority leader mrashebedom dom dodo danu ni Honorable Mahama Ayariga ni nyina mu na dom kuma wa mrashebedom micro minority emu penny Alexander Afenyama ke okasa my penny His Excellency John Dramani Mama wo mu se wo se wo mo ayaje wo mo radio station ehu tumi na free wo mo nsa na se ya tumu no yensan mo nkoye adwuma de nanso sa enhyehyeye a wo de abade too late.
Mr. Speaker, we take this with a pinch of salt. That the NCA, together with the ministry, have embarked on a certain path, and now Mr. President, exercising his supervisory mandate, is now telling them that don't do it. Couldn't this have been discussed in-house prior to this decision? Well, Mr. Speaker, we have been in government before, so we can understand the situation the government finds itself. Mr. Speaker, I have heard certain views being expressed to the effect that, oh, yesterday we heard of similar actions by the executive. I recall that as a member of the appointment committee, the issue of the closure of some radio stations became a critical matter for us to even discuss at the appointment committee. And our friends opposite were very, very firm in their conviction. And I shared those sentiments with them. Granted that something happened yesterday which was not good for our country. Do we have to repeat them? No.
When Mrashabedom Kuma Danuni, Honorable Alexander Fenyoma Kenyatinka, Asam dear, my penny domama, why ya dear? Ghana and Kasano ye resetino, Anne. It will be mistakes why in the past, would you free then why then you do better? And yes, sir. And my penny and Casano, journalist.
Oh, yes.
Press freedom.
Won't say me, ya no question and say. Oko kape obi obabi obeka cho say ebi awota Sam George ba mentano but metane juma because ade we na wo ye no kwasem ne say e wo national security implications.
Was it even necessary?
Ya me ba number 1 and say as a minister who be do media houses radio stations number 1 and say e was so we discuss it with the national security coordinator. No one will brief the president say media house way. Wama ye way ya bomo omuntia omuso omuntia yan enti this is the action ya pesi take na omampani hu se Sam George eye nipa bi o respect ne ho a na adwuma no a wo ye no obu ne ho a anka immediately eneyano also did jumato. I am telling you, I also resign.
What take a decision?
Because minister take a decision. Na omanpenin ababonten ababa reverse decision no. And no say when refu president and said I'll take a decision. And you must resign immediately. I am telling you. And yes, I'm town. Now but adia na woyɛ no no kwasem ene say adia ba ko a e wo say politicians esua bibi e wo ho ne say look this mainstream media no asesen now social media has taken over ya sesia no e kamia ye say ye kosku kusua de but na me no ti hey si ye ntro essay emfamra omo ko school no betro omo de nyame adum e anso beboa ne yeso ya trade ye ebre bi aso ye na wo se obi tre studio ha e DJ 24/7 ene nyame adaroma me de to ayi sesi anu a enwuma machine nankasa be mix no nya bi ni emre bi aso ye na nke o se nya reporters e begu all rounds no mo the stories aba. And now some no talk from Kwe within a minute on Sabeka. The system is changing. And to munya sadia ni sa hunano sabin prediasa asase won to me other than media houses bia say asase and won to me
na say would when you see one so
ya ba ye no SYZ FCB
yatumu
yankwa kasa say yatu omo de mu a ebe ye da na ebe ya but no kwase me wo mu ne say munya media ne hawo ne ye ho. Politicians should stop. Some tata yeno. Na muma media for the bread do.
Na some MPP ayebi. Obiaka. Ese the MPP mu ye enye. Say we are say yenyan radio gold kwade na wo mu stream me wo Facebook.
Yes.
Na ebasa enipa bebre ahwe wo mu adwuma na ade. Enti enye ne papa mu. Enti say MPP ayebi ma me ese owusu mu a. Enche say ndisi nso aba ese ayebi. What Abra said His Excellency Doma Americano. We bet to me to almost say, I dear when ya muya ye man yen say, 18 munya the right thing. What to my day? Gentleman Peniaba, it what take a decision. Anuna, for the first time, many of Fenoma Kaya, what's the decision I was taking? What take area? I was saying here, because what take a decision area and Sanaman Peniba Bontia Babaka say, Jai, not just a woman full man penina Babantibaya. Hey, not just a crum haya here. Mubaha Miabu Amanfo Kunfan, Sana Mampaniatio. Some of the ministers, when you're very careful, Nadia Kono, and Koyo, when you're very careful. No, when you're Sadiano. What a Subanway, and Honorable Sam George, I am telling you, Sir Honorable, so we honorable member to say the Okano. Yeah, we didn't West, so Numa Biano, we had the Openwa. I am telling you. BBC Ebayano, BBC and America war either Fox and
I want some more Fox News and BBC.
BBC London.
That's one of the countries. They have opposite way but still they are still operating. Whereby and the Munim say, yeah, Kasei. Adia Bako NDC here. Pa. Opposition media houses. I am telling you, Cecilia. And some are cutting another Danko Kufuado. So, tia. And Cananado, a Kebian Pipi Daso, Etia Cunyaso. Because and some are Kayanino, Omuko rounds after so Mulusiano, Omuko rounds, Omukoba, Ninano, Osumwa, Ofa, a Bebwa houses at some Katoman Penny say, we'll go and massy. It wouldn't a Jumamano. Nakokodi Wempi. And no Bebuau, I'm what save you with integrity. And yes, I gave when you walk room. Young Fossadama, no, Raddy. Ayana, Ayaya. Ayana, ya.
Is that a young break?
Ya crown, no. Eti, Yakia Huaba. Yabanko Bobby, or Yabatwas, Yabasia.
Timisi, a chifa me twice, ha. Go to drink at the common as a trim famine tinim. Jemmy ja, and the men sem, Miss she. Na I yet titriti. I mean, who they mean it. Jemmy ba. Can I me how one know? Cause it's a mission joint forties and then never life. Who don't pay. And no wapos where you no, 82 no. Joint 46, and no matter what you muchma. Not the attichma or hobiano, it's his. Wouldn't na a muya with ya, a church show, a free with sissy, and the fowl twice, 1 9 and some, as she show, a yet Nedro, and it never life. Joint 40s, and it never life. And one of my hotel swan.
FDA, Aje, Dedian Kratway Atu.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow. Na yes, a room maybe crana. Me bano timide or be gumi so weekend. Hey, remember? Hey, I don't think I'm a catcher say. Ya no medi garlic capsules. Posun na a basic so come. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. Boa mamoja dini paduani mu efrusani ye. Na esiesie oba ne barima mahona wodin. Ubenya edroyi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy store frey wo 050 349 4885. Edroyi enya mamofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis. Who ni how FDA ajidwe di nkra tuyi atu.
Ghana, get ready to win big and live large with Mega Cash Lucky Box, the game where you could walk away with instant cash prizes. It's easy to play. Just dial *426*5# on all networks. Follow the prompt, pick a lucky box and reveal your cash prize. It's that simple. Win massive, up to 500,000 Ghana cedis. Don't miss your chance. Players all over Ghana are winning now.
I won.
What are you waiting for? Dial *426*5# or visit www.megacashluckybox.com and play on our web portal. The minimum to play is 5 Ghana cedis. Your lucky box could be holding that big cash prize. Mega Cash Lucky Box. Dial *426*5# and win instant cash today. Don't wait. Remember, terms and conditions apply and is annually approved on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Yɛfɛm na kwa me taxi driver na enka na misisi ɛso misisi ama aka me na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa
adunu asa miracle bi wa adunu just ma funu kra se di sia twimi anka se me humi esi so se me humi ani esi so obeka se dia bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bi ne tinu mi ti pa me sa 3 days ni na adunu anka se de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi se ma yi bi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa na
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asemi gina ho a me na mu se shinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me duru da ba 6 years ni o tema se am ye ma di se ne me jaina nti ta ya le ne nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankupo ni yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atomia me din wa me ntia se
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002
If a cry na menyisika etia ye mefui
Ehin papa na menya bosia e dia tre medwuma yimu
kai kra mabre mi ye bosia ato taxi fufu Suhum Rural Bank
Yemamwa kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank ye won hyehyɛ ahodo bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia ekuokuro bosia susu account and it does our savings account me bada chain savings account and the keka ho Suhum Rural Bank was 03422919896 na won so what to me aka say
Suhum Rural Bank ama ene mayeka una
Suhum Rural Bank enti me pa minie
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforodia Aquadrum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Check, AutoChecks.
Where do you from? We friend Chamuna Yanko, where do you want to tell me? Chekra. Sir, when him say a free 2,000 thereabouts, 2001, 2002, Ebenimu, and Yanyan TSA, Omodia Jumabi, the by friend youth employment. Now, youth employment, the Bakubia Baby Room, ya a mebuno. Babe prepare kromo at wine. Na edia ebeda so any Zoom lion. Ni anim say just pon kradia Pentecost aso penny. Na mum de ani anim an say e Zoom lion wa. Ana no ne yakwa ekokote yasenti wo hwe Zoom lion adwuma ya. Enya 19 solid years. Nanso when we start adwuma no e de bebesi ne no. Wo mun to be most of even 800 Ghana cedis bosome. Bimo dia 400, be dia 500, 600 then asefo. Nanso sika aban ni tua edimo no bafu ena ban tuya momo sika ne kokoduru ha yɛse administrative course nko ano ati sika ne nyina manako ka ketewa bi eno si manasi azure etroye ede kokoma owura John Dramani Mahama se abeya nka zoom lion no yanyim free ho na hotomra sade yebeya wo ye adwuma no yebetumi atu omo kak papa wo mampani atrase de krata de akwa manasi azure atrem amanati ase se zoom lion ne contract ya wone youth employment agency no waye ewo no se contract no ekwawie ya enya de a yebeto aso bim wo mu ebetwam na wo mu etwam sentine ne se asisia no a Pentecost aso pani osisi nketesia ne mrewa no edoso dodo ketua bi anu ode ma ninua wone te asase so wawia no akwa so dem ayi ne bafudi akoma Yesu ayenim no na da bia yanya ete asase so bebre sa na Yesu nkoa no enjoy sa owura John Dramani Mahama say afi wodi Yesu sika no be magana fo modidi esa so sese wanya mawunua no wanya mame eti ene zoom lion
ye tra contract na yes say aba ne say omo subsidiary companies e was sanitation by 25 yes e ma ye nkohu say be wi ase no na emu ba ko ya sign the contract da koma no my pene ma me twotwo mutwo one na ka say MMDC is no omo handle sanitation eti yes ye ma omo kwan no omo nye wo MMDC so kwa ye be hu ana zoom lion company bi what side the sanitation contract na koma no what woman to me handle sanitation eti woman de yenyu woman free bibia sanitation mu yem person this ni bi bayan hwehwe ni mu say wo kote etire anya hwe wo de amomoa wo no mu
after your back on your cars you to the farmer company no
ya bet wo so yes wa so be
shipa yam fasina fuma MTN for o masomu a ye de Kasiebo ede bremo ene Yellow Thursday na edu this day no a ena emanu efiri pa 25% bonus on bundle bi a betobia no yeti free suhu e de kan ho ema unya sika pa nti unya to ya pe na de 25% e de account ho na we no eye emanu dia etini ye ka chom say obi amfa ne ho enwuram ene eye Yellow Thursday okay Yellow Thursday nimpo de nye ba ko yam ko we ya we de ye obi ade nti obi amfa ne ho nyim we nye emanu dia we ye emanu member nyina etunya nto data ne bia tobi this time tonsesia na 25% bonus faka ho na ade ba ko ne say so Sunday MTN app no e de to e bia take it our Silver Bed Cinema so kwako hesini ana West Hills Mall ana Garden City Mall ana Garden City cinema no a yesai echew ticket ni bi e de ka ho etu de ade woni MTN e be din sawo just dial *138# *138# na di atire data bi abetobia no ye de bi ebeka wo ho wate mami fosene modro former power specialist eba hospital mami bitri se kosuadua ya wono no wose yemfa to Ghana first nim say hepatitis A B C D and E otu ase fatty liver sciatica ene osa ne fibroid ni nyina kidney stones we yi ni nyina efri wo efe jirikajiri memadru jirikajiri memadru ya wone tablet ana ne capsules ene ni nsuo ewo ho ene ye hebatin mixture misro num bi Ghana ha ubewura ba bi eto adura benya jirikajiri ni nsuo ene ne press no ubenya bi ewo ho ubetumi afra wo mo ewo 0200 38 31 0200 38 31 ruta naduro bia edenkwa etinum ruta ndro na wani enye malaria fever away ruta mixture eno no eti yakasa we yare malaria no anu ape ruta mixture na wanom oba wanye mpemfo onka ho kwada ye ma omonofo omonso nka ho oba omanofo so enka ho kwada wanye mfie dumienu wonka ho ruta titanic eno so etu typhoid fever sa pepepe enete ena ruta life nane srade ni paduan huhuru ma hoto eba ubetumi afre ruta sesi 0244 5034 43 0244 503443 Ostek Real Estate and you do almost no Ostek Real Estate see for to Ghana for in say wo ensase papa ya ne bo efo etipebito na yusu na fasi den bi si wo na dati bi obekwa kotrem kokrabom amoni age onsase ewo dodowa ayikuma asebi doyumu afienya Dowanya ene Shah Hills ya nebo fo pa eti kotobi obetumi afre number we na no omadi so asase no asase de wanya sika keto bi atobi to na wotena mfa so beba ho 0244 684 069 0244 684 069 pebi to hoate Solak Natural Clinic and yadu amosono Solak say u kidney and u liver and fani agro eti u kidney problem and a liver problem afako na obemu aduro ho ato pa afa fertility obi a wo ho aye ne den obi a odana adwo ontumi na ne nase atatai or prostate issues wodwo so wote yaw ana wanya namu yade ahodo nyina bi bra Solak na bra bedu wapom den ma anije emra o lab wo ho ntu betumi abaye o lab scan nyina ene no ma bia e wo okokomlemle wo be Harvard Senior High School no the number is 0553 932631 0553 932631 Mami kanfo aya 3P garlic mixture emfa emon 3P garlic mixture was here for tumanim say general body pains afa wapo no aposo wonsa wonan eye utititi kasiamro so emframa gina woyam cheko woni padua no tutu stress ena ehawa 3P garlic mixture ya piwak natural health wode aba no ene adura e wosa wonom 3P aduro na ebeje mesrew fa number we na bisam 3P e wo home remedies ho se putuprum bibia to wo haban yo betumi atrew ama wa yusu bia ma ho ato friend was 0248 928-824 0248-928-824 Haxa mixture and the capsules Haske and our day edupai and the abba opesa o sote uja unanya all senti na moja wum we are through aye cheko one so the end we bremo kasen to tua we ya Haxa mixture and the capsules ya de doso eti anu afre number no amedi tudwa no na wabi sebsem ye betire obebre ye obetum de aduro no e de aye obetumi afre 0240 238-310 0240-238-310 Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules Spanish antakeba en wadiaba no se ebia na unasi atatai etatai broso etinum bi yes Spanish eduro no na hobeto wudun so bebre bad cholesterol arthritis halitosis ne sefita kama na num kan na wa peduro ni bi yusu ama ho ato ba bia to nro bia no betumi akoho na wa kase me Spanish SPARNIS Spanish eduro ni bi na wombema obi obetumi afre 0266 1141 0266 1141 Mami Kanfo let's talk educational consult emma akwada wanya 6 months to 6 years go school ha otumi kosua de ma ne broso eti fankwada ne wanda achinti o na yenkyere akwada keto no entrepreneurship reading and writing personality development IT training creativity and exploration ni nyina no yekyere nkwada no eboa mo nda atia brabo etumi esipi obehu school no ewo Teshi Nungwa Estate Mango Street Wabelejo Kuku Municipal Assembly no from 0249 069 821 0249 069 821 Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center and Yadu Amosono Efisia Diasa and Omodia Bibidro na Medimosis Yanfanto and him say prostate yade sexual weakness infertility hypertension diabetes sciatica typhoid, malaria, stroke, any obia or what anumu problem for Seko Hospital near Shemawati. Aha. Medimosis Clinic, ewa dental barrier. When the police station they do henmu. Accra Central, 8 years of 4 denmu. A Jeko Jo on the school for the deaf, Kumasi Ahinema Kokobing. Over to me afromo, ewa 0244 068 447. 0244 068 447. Eduaba Clinic, SMB Tesna Wadiabano, SM na ejimema mano eya numbi SM eye member dro tatahwe e member munum SM edi adanse edro ni yo bra emfa ni agro SM bites eye papa etu ye bema numbi uyo ba eya numbi na nso NCC osisi yade no watenka feelings nedro eni etia numbi na baby a ye tonro bia no benya SM bites obetumi afre 0201 044 221 0201 044 221 afei ma memfa eye Little George health shop emfa emau Little George say o nuro bebre e wana kate eye baabi a ye to nuro etu hwehwe aduro bi watia wunya bia no afre Little George no abodi akyere no won kai kra describe aduro no obehu no wakyerɛw said ye tie ne ye de bia brew wo ye koa mixture koa plus mixture dominion herbal powder Mr. K vitamins ne minerals ye de local herbs and foreign one e de aye for your healthy juice bitters like cranberry juice carrot turmeric any ginger blueberry juice aloe vera gel bibia wo hia bia no frɛ no ewo enro ene ano no de ho no be pebi e de amount Little George ewo tema community 5 for se PV be runabout any presby asafo ne ntem ho a frɛ no 0243 140 213 0243 140 213 efe mensaka yeda so etwa mesrawo wonsaka anu abomamane na yegusu a yetwa wo de ane so bedal star 274 has star 274 has ba ko 5 cities na we no ye run a weekend ni wom ni ye dia gum na amanfo betum ye dia up to 50,000 Ghana cedis kan sikan 500 million etimesrawo fa hojimu ene ne twa bi ne na ebia memene da nyame be wadom no ni wadi ska botwo ene eye Thursday what's Friday ne Saturday na cast no aba bidwa inti kwaso na so fa huwuram kai terms and condition apply afei ton ho eye TV marketing ya e wasa odu huwuram when XYZ broadcasting emedin sawoso bebo dwato de hu dawuro eye fofo lefo eti fabra me mo hu dawuro ma de be jemre ne ya kyerkyerem ama anije atumi aba Bibia ni afre number 0553 825870 0533 825870 ton jaton de na ni nyina enkoso Kasiebo asio
ye de si ye da mu nyina salad town ko ye chia na asidan koma gift wo se wo siesie ye afi ofa bia amapoma teteko akua krantima ene ye do bia piesie mo boy ye tidom ko fi the boy Francis wo mo hwe camera na my raf woni MPA mu nyan manonete ye da mo se enumrei mo kote bekafo eye men be po so hima nana ya fori wa amanfo komai agudie papa bi ladies dembo sanafi
okumangra di one oheneba boama benie edamunyase